divine fool. No degrees to hang up. No medals of having arrived. You can't hang anything up in empty space. That's why when you see so many teachers that you really respect that are far, far along, they usually tend to be quite humble. And they tend to be quite simple. There's someone named Mark who wants to come in. They tend to be quite simple, not in a uneducated way per se, but more like they're just so empty. They don't have a need to prove anything. They don't even have a need to prove to somebody that they are liberated. Because people will bring their ideas of what that's supposed to look like and say, you don't look like that. Tell me, why don't you look like that? I thought you were going to be saintly, or someone would be saintly at this point. No, that's the stink of saintliness. No. I mean, there are real beings who are saintly, but that's not what they think about themselves. When I mean the stink, I mean a personality trait. That's not free. Personality traits of what we consider saintliness. You know, some of those very liberated beings were kind of roguish. I don't mean that they were unkind or acted out in disastrous ways, but they were just like so free that they couldn't care less in a way. You know, it's just personalities. You know, every tree has a unique quality to it, right? Even every dog. I have a dog. She's so unique. There's no other dog like her. There's no other person like you. And when you go through that gateless gate that we're talking about, what's going to be left? There'll still be a perfume of you. And that may be like coffee in the morning, you know, I don't know. And even maybe ducks out and takes some smokes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do. That doesn't mean you're any less that. So those kinds of ideas get left behind too. We need to free ourselves also of ideas, because whatever ideas we have and hold about what we're going to be like and what life's going to be like is going to limit us making that passageway, because we'll be carrying something with us, and we have to be naked. Remember, you can't carry, and I'm going to be so pure. Well, then it's going to wait, you know, like, okay, you go play out that purity card for as long as you want. The absence of you is here regardless of how pure you are. What it really just requires is for you to leave all your beliefs and concepts and ideas behind and enter the unknown. And you don't have to work on every belief, I'm putting that one down. Every concept, I'm putting that one down. See, that's putting it in time, right? You open to yourself as you are, imperfect as we are. One is. So yeah, there's things that could be worked on. I'd like to maybe be more thoughtful in my speech, and all that stuff is great. I'm a big advocate for that. But in a way, those kind of qualities that we're wanting and longing for are kind of, that we know our potential. They're kind of a byproduct of entering the unknown. Like that's kind of just what you get naturally, is you tend to be more thoughtful and kind, and because anything else feels off. You understand? It just kind of is a byproduct of like natural state, true nature. So I say, just as you are, befriend the unknown, and see all the ways that you're putting this resting without having to be anything in the moment, empty, uncreated, whatever words you want to say, unconditioned. There's a lot of words out there pointing to this. When you're there, you just kind of like, there's this openness. It's an openness. It's like a flower. It's like finally the moon is bright and the flower opens, and the little night moth comes. And you're just here. And I don't need to be somewhere else, and I don't need to be something else. I'm okay just being here and not have to fill in the space with this next moment of what's next. I'm here now. It is a moment-to-moment thing. I'm here now. And can I rest as that? Just rest. Take some breaths, and just as you're showing up right now, I'm here. Opening to what is. It's allowed to be. And see if there's a little gap, a little openness. Sky parts and the sun shines through. And I don't need to be anything. The light of self just is here. And it doesn't need to kick something up. Like what it is, it's just here. Right? This is what we're meant to open to in terms of our spiritual practice. This is the practice in whatever way, to be at rest with being here and get comfortable with not needing to have something else be taking place. And then the mind opens up. It's like a little flower. It just opens up. An opening takes place, and it's like, this is safe. This is cool. I like the feeling of this. Why would I want anything else than this? Over and over. On this day, in this moment, in this way, I'm here as I am.